Legends, you're listening to the Rock Infringement Podcast! Joey and the crew, they're gonna get you through. Listen to someone else, 10 in the bin for you. Breaking down the week that was adrenaline spiking. Footy talking banter, no one's hiding. From betting advice, not always right. Crank it up, you're in for a footy-filled night. Let's go!
Legends, welcome back to another episode of the Ruck Infringement Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Joey, and this is episode 147, In Laws We Trust. Right? Welcoming today all the way, I always got to say Germany, don't I? But you're not from Germany. You just went there once. But all the way from Erskine Park in his own garage. It's the one and only Dongle. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. You sound surprised that I'm here or something. What's happening?
I don't know. It was a terrible start, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, I got confused with the right part of the in-laws we trust, and then I was just that was it from there.
I think we got different notes here. That's all good, mate. I'm all right, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm great. Always good to be here. You know, rugby league. What another week. Can't believe we're over halfway through the season. Like, there's only about 9 rounds to go, which is absolutely wild.
Yeah, scary thought when we were just thinking like not too long ago. Man, I can't wait for kickoff. And now 9 rounds to go, and we're going to be back to
Well, we were literally
kind of
celebrating
whatever.
Vegas
yeah.
18 weeks ago. We
That's-
thought the Dogs
yeah.
actually had a chance back then. But anyway, this is episode 147. If you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Of course, YouTube. Oh my God, what is going on? YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts as well. Also, don't forget to check out our 150th episode coming up in 3 weeks' time at the one and only Jamison Hotel. Get yourself down to the Jamo from 12 p.m. I'll be there. Dongle will hop down. Producer Reese will be there as well in his very best, his Sunday best. Or it'll be a Saturday, but it'll be his Sunday best. He'll be wearing a suit, maybe. Who knows? Maybe a tie.
Maybe that Swannies hoodie he's got on now.
Oh, Swannies hoodie. I do love that. Very nice. So get yourself down there. It's going to be really, really awesome. I had some of our giveaway prizes rock up today to my house. There's some very exciting
Spoiler
stuff
alerts there, or
some stuff from sponsors.
oh,
Yes,
okay,
so very good. Maybe I'll just clear out this table for the episode one.
Push it out, yeah. Bring it back next week.
How good. But no. So that's going to be really good. So make sure you put that in your calendar, July 25th. All right, without further ado, let's jump into the Ruck Rapid Review. All right, time for the Ruck Rapid Review, brought to you by our good friends at My Mullet. Check out My Mullet today. Got the Yeah Nah conditioner, the Nah Yeah shampoo. Best hair products going around. They'll make your mullet turn from dongles into Fletcher Sharp. So check out My Mullet today. They're great. But let's do a quick fire review of round 17. Now, another good week of footy. It was great to see. Of course, we go back to Thursday night footy. We had Parramatta Eels take on the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Souths destroying Para in this one, 32-12. Dongle, you and I both went Para in this one. Soft spot, and obviously Moses is 250th, mate. But South's just way too good in this one.
Yeah, South's way too good, and Eels were just awful. Like, I lost count of the amount of intercepts that was just thrown. Yeah, like I think that's the new defensive strategy when you verse the Eels. Just stand in their line, and they will just throw the ball to you. I think it's about 10 intercepts.
That was
Like,
a lot.
I honestly lost count. It was just shit watching for Parramatta. Bunnies were good, like still less than convincing. I thought they'd sort of put them away really, really quickly. It was quite a close game up until halftime, and then the Bunnies sort of ran away with it at the end. But yeah, I don't know, less than convincing. Eels were just woeful though. Like,
Interesting though, Mitch Moses has lost every milestone game. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Never won a milestone game. So, I mean, if I had known that before, I might have probably taken Souths because big stat sort of guy. Like usually those stats are pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he gets to 300, if he'll win that. But
surely he gets there. Surely he's going to win one. But I don't think I'll be 10 Eels.
Depends on
300.
depends on his calf, mate. Depends on
true.
how the calf's tracking. Then Loz will probably want to put him on ice till game 300 and
probably,
Origin game 4. So who knows by then.
Played well enough for another selection, so
Did he?
in Loz we trust.
In Loz we trust. Love it. Souths, on the other hand, Taylor Duncan, really, really good. I think this guy's a future Origin star. playing in the centres. Scored 2 tries. Thought he was great in that game.
Yeah.
And Cody Walker, wound back the clock a little bit, 2 tries as well. Sort of just did what he had to do. South, mate, they're building. They're sitting just outside the top 4 at the moment. Latrell a couple of weeks away. Can they make a run? You reckon they can crack the top 4?
Yeah, I don't know. They got to clean up some of their inconsistencies, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm still not sold on the Rabbits yet. I mean, still playing good, and they've gotten where they are by a few gritty wins. But yeah, like I don't know. Until they put away like a big name like coming up soon, yeah, I'm not really convinced on them just yet.
Yeah, for sure. I have to agree. Let's jump into our first Friday night game. Excuse me. It was the Titans against the Dogs. Bludger of a game, this one. Dogs getting it done 30-12. The Dogs needed this win. They sit only a couple of points outside the 8 now, which is just crazy. Sitting 10th. I thought Stephen Crichton again, incredible at 5'8".
Yeah, missed the game, but sort of caught up with my mates, Doggies fan over the weekend. Got the download from him. Happy enough they won. Not happy about the way they won, but I guess at this stage they'll just take all the wins they can get.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, with these two teams, both of them desperate at the moment. The Titans, unfortunately, were their own worst enemies. They dropped a lot of ball. A lot of times when they had opportunities to score tries and just fucked it up. Like they just had nowhere to go. And look, credit to the Dogs. I thought they were good in this game. Rinkama, their young winger, I think he got a hat trick. I think he ended up with 3, either 2 or 3. Let me just double check. 2 tries. He was really good. Josh Curran, a double as well.
Yep.
Filthy Phil Sami, the only man to score points for the Gold Coast Titans. He got a hat trick.
Sorry.
All 3 of their tries.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Oh, good on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they hook one of the Doggies centers? Who's the young guy they got?
Cherry.
Yeah,
Cherry?
No, sorry, Karaz went off. Didn't he injured or something?
Karaz was injured, yeah. So I think it was before the game.
Out. Is his name? He's the center for the Bulldogs. He's
they had Burton in the centres.
Yeah.
With
the other side.
Cherry ended up coming on.
Yeah.
Who started there? I forget.
It's Toller or something. His name is
Yeah, I forget. No. Tuala.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Tuala was centre with Burton. Bronson Cherry did come on in this game later on when Karaz went down.
Bit of a turnstile allegedly. So,
interesting though. With Cherry signed with Melbourne, 3-year deal. Crazy.
Why not, man? He's just playing off the bench.
I think effective immediately too. Yeah. So. I mean, look, they can use the depth next year. They got no Will Warbrick. But anyway, more on that a bit later. Let's jump into our second Friday night game. The Bronx taking on the mighty Sydney Roosters. Now, Roosters getting it done 24-18. I was happy with this game. I thought the Bronx were desperate. They needed a win. It was 7 losses in a row heading into this game.
Yep.
So I knew they were going to play well. First half, I thought the Bronx completed incredible. They completed, I think it was 90% in the first half. And we were about 63. And then the second half, it changed. We were 90% completion second half. They dropped off to about 60. But, mate, what I was most disappointed in, I don't know if you got to catch this game, but, mate, Reece Walsh, just non-existent in this one. In a game that he needs to really stand up, he just wasn't there.
Yeah, he did his usual start thing where he tries to inject himself early, but when it doesn't play out the way he wants it to, you notice he goes missing.
Yeah.
Like he always, you'll notice it. The first, maybe the second or the third set, he'll really come into the game. He'll try and take like a mad dash and run or something. He'll try and do a 40-20. If it doesn't go his way, he kind of just gets in his own head about it, and he sort of becomes a bit of a passenger, a bit like what he done on Friday night as well.
Yeah, he just I sort of watched his game, and Payne Haas was doing his usual for the Bronx. Thought he was incredible again for them.
Yep.
But Walsh, there's no second phase play there. There was just nothing. He just couldn't get them on the front foot. Ben Hunt, I mean, his kicking game was okay. I wouldn't say it was elite.
Yeah.
In this, they're definitely missing Adam Reynolds. Tom Duffy, thought he did well considering he was the new man playing.
Yeah.
But, mate, for the Chooks, I thought Billy Smith was great, scored 2 tries. Hugo Savala was back in the centres, which pushed Billy to the wing.
Yeah, okay.
Hugo was incredible. Didn't score a try. I think he had 2 try assists in that as well, but just looked really, really good. And then Sammy Walker. Kicking was back on, got 3 from 4, so he missed 1 in this. Thank God.
Yeah.
It was
so
the
difference. Good, bad.
Yeah,
So he should be bad then for Queensland next week.
Should be. We hope so.
Fingers
Roosters
crossed.
do have the bye this week, so that'll be good.
There we go.
But yeah, no, thought Sammy
timely.
was good. The only other player I want to talk about in this one, Naf White, mate. The Fahu White up front.
Doing well, yeah.
Mate, he's just been incredible for us. The leg speed on the guy is insane. So, look, happy with this win. I think Roosters fans were just happy. We've beaten the Broncos twice this year now. So, yeah, 100% win record against them, which
There
is
you go.
always nice. Let's jump into our first Saturday game of the round. Dolphins v Warriors. Now, Dolphins getting it done 26-24. Mate, this was an incredible game. Watching this just back and forth, and you can tell both these teams are sitting in the top 4 at the moment.
Yeah, high intensity, great game. The ending was just awesome as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like 5 to go, Warriors get over.
Yeah.
They were up and about, and then, just heartbreaking for them. Yeah, the Dolphins get over at the end, and
That was great.
Jermaine Osako does what he does best, slots it, and off they go.
They're a bit of a dark horse, aren't they?
They are, man, yeah.
They're a dark horse of this
They're
competition.
stringing good wins together, and
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the Panthers next, but yeah, they're looking good, man. Like I'm keen to see them play the Panthers.
8
actually.
in a row.
Yeah,
8 in a row for them now, which is incredible. Going to be hard this week. They'll lose Origin Stars against. I mean, look, they've got the Knights. Knights won't have Ponga, so be interesting. But look,
right.
for the Wars, I as much as I'm loving what the Wars are doing this year, I've just got a feeling they're going to drop out. I've just got a feeling the injuries are going to hurt them. No Fisher Harris in this, of course. They lost Jackson Ford as well. The injuries are starting to catch up to them. And how long can the Warriors keep going with injured players out? I also think they need to bring Metcalf back. You sort of look at this team and you go, as much as Tamari Martin's done a job, I think Metcalf needs to be in this side. And whether they're not bringing him in because he signed with the Dragons for next year, I think they've got to get over it because you want your best players playing.
well, they need to, especially till Tanner Boyd's back, but I don't think he's back this year. So I think bring back Metcalf, or might be a long off season because without those big boys at the front, without Fish and without Jackson Ford, they're going to struggle.
Yeah, it's not looking great. But look, a good game. They only lost by 2.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, they were terrible in this one. I thought both of these teams were neck and neck again. Herbie Farnworth, incredible.
Yep.
If you had him in Supercoach, got another ton. So incredible stuff.
Good
But let's jump into the game that, I cannot believe what I witnessed in this one. Cowboys and Penrith. Cowboys getting it done 26-12 at our favourite stadium, Queensland Country Bank Arena. Jason Tamalalo's 300th, mate, and didn't they get up for it?
Didn't they get up for it, man? And what a good send off for him as well. They had like the Prime Minister of Tonga or something like that there.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, how good was that, man? Like, it was really good to see.
Tonga royalty.
Yeah, Jeremiah Nano though, like just right at the end, man, turning it up for
Played
him.
himself into an
good.
Origin jersey.
Yeah, well done,
Been
man.
back for 3 games or something?
Yeah, that's it. And poor Panthers, mate. Like they had just had nothing. Yeah, but what do you say? Like it was a tough watch if you're a Panthers fan.
It's the worst I've seen from the Panthers in a while. The errors, and errors from key players who don't make those sort of errors. Like Nathan Cleary, there was one moment that I watched and I just went, they're not on tonight. And Nathan Cleary jumped into dummy half, threw a ball to Dylan Edwards in front of him, and Edwards knocked it on. And it was like, Cleary, why are you throwing that pass? Like it just was never on. Edwards couldn't control it. 2 of them, they're safe as houses, those boys, when they're holding the ball. So it just wasn't their night. That's 2 in a row. They head into a South Sydney team that's pretty stacked this week. Penrith without their Origin Stars could be 3. Mate, is it panic stations for Penrith, or you think they're just clicking into gear after round 20?
Nah, I think they'll do what they normally do. They normally come good after that Origin period, and they'll have like a week or so, I reckon, where it'll take them to get right, and I think they'll be sweet. I don't see them toppling far.
I think
all,
so.
if at all. Yeah, I think they'll still finish
Top,
first. So.
it's sort of what the top teams do. From round 20, Origin finishes, you see the likes of Penrith Roosters all start to click into gear, and that's when you go, oh, shit, here we go.
The other teams are like, you know what, we might be mad Monday soon.
Warriors and Dolphins just go, okay. But yeah, look, and it probably Storm too. They'll probably kick into gear.
Yeah.
Mate, let's jump. Talking about Melbourne Storm, let's jump into the next game. Manly, 30-4, Foreign Pines Park here, getting it over their arch rival, the Melbourne Storm. What a win for Fosball, mate.
Yeah, Hamole Olakau'atu. What a machine. Just looking at the camera every time he scored. Fucking pick me.
He was on a mission, wasn't he?
Oh, no, man. He looked pissed off. And I'm like, man, I do not envy the guy he's running at today.
Oh, no. No
yeah,
way.
he was on at the start. And then the game sort of was just a bit of a bludger, if I'm being honest. Like, it wasn't that exciting. I don't know what they build up. They're always harping on about that Battle of Brookie thing. Like, it's just old news. There's no rivalry there, though. Is there? Like, fuck me. It was just lame,
Nah. I think there is a bit of a rivalry between Manly and Melbourne. Obviously, the 2008 grand final as well.
Yep.
Is always rings true for them. 2007 and 2008, I think they played each other. But, mate, I was really impressed. The Tommy Turbo return. He's looking good. He's
he did all right. Did a good job. Yeah.
I think he's slowly getting back into what we know of Tommy.
Yep.
Obviously, I called for him to be in Origin. Probably maybe a bit too early. He's not there.
I don't think so, yeah.
But yeah, I
Still-
think he would have been good.
Still hard done though for Kohler. I think he was one of their best again for Manly.
Yeah,
He was awesome. Didn't do a thing wrong.
No,
Great
scored
strong
a
runs.
try.
Yeah, just scoring tries. Quick as anything that dude. But
yeah.
yeah, not good enough for the Blues apparently.
For Melbourne though, mate, they've looked good the past few weeks. This one just shut the bed.
Yeah, I don't know if the occasion got the better of them or yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a hiccup on their push towards the top 8 towards the end of the year, but they got to start.
They're missing Jerome Hughes, weren't they? Because they had Tyron Wishart playing half. So
Yeah, and they had
Hughes was
Moses
out.
Leo was off as well after like a minute or two. He
Yeah, that's
apparently decided to tackle Omole Alakuatu by himself. Actually, no, he got pinched in between two Melbourne dudes. He just sort of got bounced into his path and
right. But yeah, look, I
thought he died. He looked dead on the floor. I'm like, oh God, that doesn't look good.
I don't mind seeing Melbourne lose.
Yeah.
It's not a bad. So, no, look, credit to Manly. It was good. Let's jump into some Sunday Arvo footy where the Raiders taking on the Dargans. Now, we spoke about this off air. Mate, Dargans robbed. Now, Raiders getting it done 24-16. The officiating this week was not good. And I don't know how, and I know we have spoken, we've harped on about the bunker. I'm going to harp on again.
Yep.
The bunker, mate. How do you get these calls wrong? Most of the time, 90% of the time, if a ball hits a player's hand, they call it a knock on.
Yeah. So I didn't see this. Did they go and review the try or anything, or did they see it after the fact? Or?
They called try. So Xavier, so it hit Sasangi's hand, bounced into Xavier Savage, and he ran the field and scored.
Yeah. So they had to review it because
they
it was
gave
on
it a
that play.
try, but they reviewed it, and even commentators, everyone was saying, touch Timmy Sasangi's hand, it's a knock on. They're gonna they awarded the try, and everyone just
come up on the screen, try confirm.
they
okay,
just couldn't believe it.
I saw the try, but okay,
yeah,
that's
so
shit,
and it was a moment where it was 10-6 at the time to Dragons, so it put them in the lead. At the time,
okay,
obviously they ended up winning anyway, but
say less,
it just wasn't good. I mean, there's a little highlight there that you can watch. So you see it touch his hand before that, and I mean, any other game, you probably think that's a knock on.
It is,
straight into the player.
Too,
so
there you go.
I think what annoys me the most is that we have this technology. We pay millions of dollars for this technology.
Yep,
and they get it wrong.
Well, what's the point of reviewing it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It just baffled me. Anyway, no point crying about it. I mean, they're going to come out this week and say, "Oh, we're sorry, we got it wrong." Or if they do anything, and then
I hate it.
We'll just move on like nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's the Dragons and they're coming last. Like it'll just be shut up, business as usual.
You and I spoke a little bit about this, but do you think that plays a factor in some of the calls that get made? Is like, oh, they're coming last, they can't make the 8 anyway, so we'll just dodge the call.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we hear
based on table ladder.
Yeah, I think so. Like we hear about the protected Panthers all the time. Yeah, there was a few calls that went their way on Saturday night as well. But yeah, I definitely think that's the case. Yeah,
I think so. And it shouldn't be. You think that the team's doing worse will probably get a bit of a leg up to help them.
Bit of a square up.
Yeah, to get better. But look, it's
still a shit game in the end.
It was.
Yeah,
and it's the Spoon Bowl for 2026. Really, the Raiders coming second last. It still wasn't great from them, the Raiders, and I haven't seen enough. Playing at home at GIO, you expect more from them. It's not there at the moment. Look, credit to them for winning, but I thought the Dragons hung in well. I thought they played good. I thought Hamish Stewart was one of their best. He's killing it. The Couchman brothers again going hard. So good to see from them. And let's jump into our final Sunday game. Another bludger here. Wet weather footy. Newcastle Knights taking on the West Tigers. McDonald Jones Stadium. Knights getting it done 12-6. I thought we were going to have our first draw of 2026 , mate.
Yeah,
it was 6-6 for a long time.
It looked impossible for him to get over. How good was Sukkar getting his first try?
How good. Had him in Supercoach too.
Yeah, straight over the line, 10 minutes in. I'm like, could be on here, boys. And then, just... I don't know, obviously the shitty weather didn't really help, but made it a real grudge match. Good to watch. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. One of the group chats I'm in with Blakey and one of the other boys, he's a Tigers fan. They were just at each other the whole time. It's awesome.
I love
got live running commentary as we were going, so couldn't complain. That was good fun, man. But how good. Bradman Best as well, getting a nice try at the end.
Just unlucky though, that one. The Tigers, it bounced into Bradman's hands. No one's catching him. Well, it was Dom Young, wasn't it? And then he gave it to Braddy.
He caught it in the in goals.
That's
He passed
right,
it off to
yes.
Dom Young.
Yeah.
But he did well though. Like
Yeah.
most centers I would have just stopped once Young got the ball, not expecting him to go. But Brad, to his credit, Bradman Best, he just stayed with him, and sure enough, he got the ball back.
Yeah,
and scored the try.
It was good stuff from Newcastle. I expected a bit of a floodgates in this one. I thought in about 3 minutes when Dom Young scored, it was no try, but he scored. He was halfway down the field. I said, "Oh, this is going to be open. This is going to be 34 all." You know, like that sort of game. Look, it was good. It was actually our closest round of footy in a long time.
Yeah, it's good.
Like score wise, so like 12-6, 24-16. 34 was a blowout this week. 26-12, and then 26-24 was tight. That was tight. Doggies tight and still a little bit tight. And then, so probably the closest we've had so far this year, I reckon.
Yeah, there's no like a 44 fucking 10 or something.
No, exactly.
Like massive blowouts.
But, mate, that's it for the Ruck Rapid Review for another week.
You ever try to sort out your home loan and feel like you're defending your line for 80 minutes?
Mate, I was getting peppered harder than a halfback in Origin.
Then I called Beneficial Brokers. They stepped in like a fresh interchange forward.
Fast, calm, and actually knew what they were doing, unlike my team in the last 10 minutes.
They do the hard yards, you make the meters.
Beneficial Brokers, turning financial chaos into a clean set of six.
Beneficial brokers, let's build your future together. Beneficial brokers. Good blokes doing better things.
Footy's great, mateship's great, but sometimes blokes need more than a group chat.
That's where Blokes Walk and Talk come in. Getting men together for a walk, a yarn, and a bit of fresh air.
No pressure, no agenda, just showing up and looking out for each other.
Join a walk, bring a mate, or just take that first step. Blokes Walk and Talk, stronger together.
Good blokes doing better things.
All right, it's now time for some dynamos and dungs.
Big hits, brain fades, magic and muck. Some play sword and some just sucked. From top shelf moves to absolute flunks, it's time to break down. Dynamos and dungs. Dynamos and dungs. Dynamos and dungs. Dynamos and dungs.
All right, this is Dynamos and Dungs brought to you by our good friends at Hench Soap. Don't be a dope. Use Hench Soap. You don't want to smell like a rope. Make sure you get some Lemon Legend, some Outback Moss, and some Cucumber Cleanse on ya. Check out Hench Soap today. All right, mate, let's talk Dynamos and Dungs for round 17. Mate, who were yours?
Mate, I love it, but how do you smell like a rope? I could have put you up on that.
You just, you smell, ropey.
You're having a Ryan night, aren't you? Say Blake Brayley.
Break Brayley.
There we go.
I'm Thor.
I'm Thor. Alrighty, Douglas is 6. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
No. Dynamos and Dungs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we are too. All right. Ooh, this will be good. Alrighty then. I better go back. I actually haven't done this week. Dynamo this week. Let's go. Jason Tamalolo and the North Queensland Cowboys.
Love it.
How good? Just because, yeah.
Game.
Dungzo. This is going to be an interesting one. I had the Eels just because they're the low hanging fruits, but my dung is the Battle of Brookvale. It doesn't exist. Stop trying to make it a rivalry. It's not a thing. You can't build up the whole game. Like everything pre-game was, whoa, we're excited for this one. Oh, Adam Blair and Glenn Stewart. And then at the first sign of like anything going on, there was a penalty. Like it was just like, any more of this, and like the whole thing's off. And
you can't push, you can't hit. Like, what's the point?
Like, but everything though, like all the highlight reels you see, like the Origin highlight reels, are all like head highs and shoulder charges and all these like illegal tackles that you just can't do. And like, how do you say that that's part of the game and like you just can't do it?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Like just the advertisement for the Battle of Brookie for me was just cringy. So that's my dung this week.
Mate, not bad at all. My Dynamo this week, mate, I think I have to give it in a losing side to Philip Sami for the Titans. I thought he was really good to score a hat trick. The conversion kicker, I think Zane Harrison Jaden Campbell missed all three. So Sami got all their points, 12 points, scored 3 tries. So look, shout out to Filthy Phil. I thought he was really, really good. In terms of dungs, mate, we've harped on the Brisbane Broncos. The Brisbane Broncos, again, This was a game that they should have made a statement. If they could beat the Roosters, it would have probably got them back in, people's calculations for maybe a top 8. I've just got a line for them now. Just got a big fat red line for them. I can't see them getting there. Payne Haas was the only player that tried his heart out in that game, bar a few others, but I just thought that they were atrocious. So they are my dungs this week.
Good shout. I walked into the corner post the other day and I nearly got sin bin for excitement.
Fair. They've got more gear than a preseason kit drop.
Jerseys, merch, balls, everything except a manual on how to fix my team's defence.
No store's that magical, mate.
But if you want to look like a pro, even if you play like a park footy reserve, Corner Post has you sorted.
The Corner Post. Get in there and gear up. All right, it is time for Dongle's Distinction.
It's Dongle's Distinction. Yeah. It's Dongle's Distinction. Oh. It's a huge dong. Distinction.
All right, mate, this is Dongle's Distinction brought to you by our good friends at Hoodlums Barbecue. Best rubs, make sure you rub your meat every single day. All right, it's over to you for our 3, 2, 1s.
I will try and rub my meat all the time, as often as possible, in public, with my friends over.
Yes.
Anytime.
That's
All
right. On your own, barbecuing alone.
Yeah, barbecue Malone.
James Maloney.
Shout out to the legend. All right, Dongle's Distinction here, 3, 2, 1s. As always, our leaderboard here is on the screen. There it is. As you can see, no one follows this.
Do better, Adam. It's not on there.
Fucking hell, Adam. Harry, do better. Alrighty. 1 point this week is going to get a Tallis Duncan.
Nice.
Yep, just plain awesome. Good on you, mate. My 2 points this week for playing himself back into the Blues team. I'm going to go with Hamole Olakawatu because, and he absolutely steamrolled poor Moses Leo. So, it's good to see. Good on you, mate. It was probably the most exciting thing about that Saturday night game. And my 3 points, flying under the radar for the Dolphins, but Cody Nikorima, I think he's playing one of his best years. In a long time. I thought he was brilliant against the Wars, down the Wars, but Cody Nikorima, made it look easy.
I think it's 3 new players. I don't think you've had any of those, so that's good.
Sure, they've had Tom Ole, no?
Oh, possibly, yes, maybe.
I don't know. We'd know this if someone
we
would
do,
keep scoring this.
yeah. Bell's keeping track of it, so
of course,
we appreciate it. Bell, thank you. Mate, one of your best as always.
Very good. So you finally called Fraser Electrical.
Yep, they sorted it quicker than the bunker backflips on a decision.
Fraser Electrical, reliable sparkies, keeping your home powered, even when your team isn't.
An experienced team of electricians and accredited solar installers based in Sydney's West. Fraser Electrical Group. Power up.
All right, it's now time for Down the Hatch.
Down the hatch, down the hatch. Their form's gone flat, can't even catch. Players taking a swing, then never bounce back. It's time for Down the Hatch.
All right, Down the Hatch brought to you by our good friends at the Jamison Hotel. Make sure you get down to the Jammo. Check out their prawn cutlets. Very, very nice. If you like your seafood, get down there, try some at the Jammo today. All right, we're talking form slumps. We're talking the Eels this week, mate. Eels at the moment in a world of pain. Even Mitch Moses back couldn't save them. Mate, what's the matter at Parramatta at the moment?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That game was just... For any team like to play like that would just be very uncharacteristic of them. But like we said before, like so many just intercept passes. Like I don't understand what was happening there. And then when they did hold the ball, or when they did have the ball, it was like knock-ons, a few forward passes as well. Just a frustrating game to watch if you're an Eels fan.
But just their senior players, though, are not standing up. I mean, the big one's Mitch Moses. I know he hasn't played many games, and Eels fans don't come at me because I understand, but he just hasn't looked that good at all. Even the games he has been back, he hasn't looked like he wants to be there. His passing's off, his kicking's off. I don't know what they need, Parramatta, but man, I tell you what, like Jason Riles has some work to do over the next few seasons.
Yeah, big time, man. Even I like young Volkman. I think he's all right. But he's guts out. He's trying too hard almost to seem like he's trying to throw like these really blasé passes that are just never on.
Yep.
His kicking game, he's trying to do. I don't know. He's trying to put the ball sometimes, but it's just always like straight down the throat of the fullback, and It's a hard watch though, yeah. But
Yeah,
Okay,
Kelman
yeah.
Tuolangi's been
Yep.
terrible. He had a shocker against
Yep.
Souths. Just couldn't catch a ball. Was just a liability in defence, and you just wonder what such a proud club too. You look at the '80s where they dominated, and, and I know we're in 2025, but it's such a proud club, and they got such a great supporter base, but the team's just not living up to the hype. They're just not doing what fans expect.
Yeah, I think they're missing like 2, maybe 3 like quality A grade or S grade or like S tier sort of players to bring that team up to speed. It's too reliant on Mitch Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, he has one off night like he did on Friday or Thursday night, sorry, or whenever the fuck they played.
Thursday, yeah.
There you go. And it all just goes to shit for him. So
A lot of talk that they're trying to get they were trying to get Bronson Cherry.
Yep.
Originally, he signed with Melbourne, so it's another player that haven't been able to land. And I keep seeing all these potential recruitment for the Eels, and they just can't get anyone. The big talk is Spencer. Apparently, Spencer Leniu heading there in 2027.
Yeah.
He has squashed those rumors, so I don't know what's happening there. We know players are as trustworthy as Pinocchio's nose. So they lie through their teeth. So he could be off there. I think if he goes, it's not a bad signing for them.
Yeah, he's got a bit of grunt at the front.
Bit of mongrel. Yeah,
it's all Junior Paulo, Jack Williams at the moment, isn't it?
Junior Paulo, I mean,
not
what?
much else.
How long's Junior Paulo got left? I mean,
still dangerous with the ball. He's only playing for the Blues like 2 years ago as well. So not out of spot too much, but I don't know. Again, pretty heavily relying on him being the only big guy at the front.
And they brought over Jack DeBellin, who again, age is not he's not on the right side of 30.
No,
he's on the other side.
I think he's out for too long, unfortunately, for his case. Yeah,
and then he's playing lock, and he's just not there at the moment. Dylan Walker's still really good for them, but look, a lot to be done there at Parramatta. Not liking what I'm seeing at the moment, but let's hope greener pastures.
Hopefully. And on that recruitment, like the Dragons were the same as well. Like when they were going really shit, like there was every player that was off contract or every player that was looking to move was linked to the Dragons. Now they've got a few good signings. Now no one's linked there anymore because they're pushing the salary cap now. So, I guess the Eels will be the next one. Now any player that's looking to move, you're going to see linked with the Eels,
every player's
and the Roosters.
Us, mate, usually. and then we come out and go, even Herbie came out and was like, I haven't even spoken to the Roosters. Everyone's going, oh yeah, Herbie's going there. He's like, no, I'm not.
He'll be there.
It's just crazy. Yeah, he will.
What about Gagai to the Broncos? Sorry, we're not off topic. That's massive.
Returning home. How good.
But
that's it for Down the Hatch for another week.
My old floors were getting stepped on more than a halfback in a rivalry game.
So you called Dream Flooring Penrith, didn't you?
Mate, they laid floors smoother than a fullback slicing through a lazy defender.
And tougher than a Panthers forward pack in September.
If your floors look like they've survived a season of origin,
Dream Flooring Penrith will fix that. No knock-ons, no dramas. All right, it's now time for Talking Points.
Talking points, talk. Rumors, transfers, players wanna walk. Injuries, drama, who's in form? Head highs, arrests, headlines swarm. We're loud. NRL views, Ruck Infringement Podcast, your fix for breaking news. It's Talking Points. Over to you. Oh yeah.
Talking Points brought to you by our good friends at the Corner Post, best sports store going around. Head out to Liverpool, Westfield. Check out the Corner Post. Julie and the crew will sort you out. And if they don't, we'll send Dongle there to do you a solid. All right, let's talk some Talking Points. Origin Game 3 teams have been named, mate. I'm going to go through this New South Wales team, and both you and I have already looked at these sides. I've got one question for you before I go through the team.
Mm-hmm.
Is Laurie Daly high?
He is high as a kite. What?
Because
I don't know. I honestly thought it was a prank. I saw the team list and I'm like,
where's the camera?
Right. Yeah,
it's candid camera.
Because I'm like, it's too early for the team. And I'm like, no, it's not. It would be that now.
It's
not
April.
Surely not.
April
And then
1st.
I saw it in another group chat. I'm like, surely not everyone's on the same joke at the same time. And then it was just like the comments are just starting, and I'm like, fuck,
the Matty
it's
John
true.
show dropped it first. They dropped it a predicted lineup, but it was exactly the same as game 2.
Yeah,
and I went, no, that's
Yeah.
not going to be the team. And then this came out. Obviously, I named my team during the week, but for those that may live under a rock or only watch Origin, the team for the Blues for Game 3 is as follows. James Tedesco at fullback. On the wings, Jack Bostock and Mark Nwangani Tawaze. In the centres, Bradman Best, Stephen Crichton. The halves are Mitch Moses and Cleary. The front row is Payne Haas, Mitch Barnett and Reece Robson at hooker. In the second row, Hudson Young, Liam Martin returns and Isaiah Yeo is the lock and captain. On the bench, Cameron Murray, Adam Fanil-Blake, Hamole Olukwatu, Blake Brayley, Ethan Strange and Tolutau Kula, and Victor Radley is the 20th man. Mate, what are your main takeaways out of that side? What do you like? What do you dislike?
Well, my main takeaway is there's always next year, I guess. I'm not confident at all. I don't know, man. Like, Cola just doesn't get me. Like, he's been our best, I think, this year. He was our best.
Yeah.
Strange as well. Like, Moses showed, like, if Laurie's going to make these big, tough calls and drop players, blah, 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 but he should have dropped Moses, in my opinion. If the weekend's games were anything to go off, because I'm assuming that's why Bradman Best was picked, because he had a great game for Nilly.
Well, I think Best was picked as well because Katoni had a shocker in Game 2.
Yeah, true.
I don't think you can re-pick him, but
yeah.
I don't mind the selection of Brady Best. He's a bit of a Game 3 specialist now.
Yeah.
He's played a couple of Game 3s for us. I think he's won 2. So
yeah.
he's not
good
bad,
defensively, though. I think that might be the catch there as well.
For sure.
Like
And
Staggs
speed,
probably, like Staggs probably more known for attack. But yeah, I think Best and Crichton, it's very defensive like that.
Good to have Critter back. I think he's been in some really good form lately.
Yep.
And he's a big game player. Big game players stand up in big games. The big one for me, Brian To'o, and it's not so much why he's not picked, it's the explanation that Laurie gave. So obviously it's a height thing. They've gone Jack Bostock for the aerial threat, and New South Wales have finally figured out, maybe if we kick in the fucking air, we'll score some tries. You know, Marky Mark's 7 foot fucking tall, and now Jack Bostock as well. But Brian To'o is so hard done by. He hasn't been that bad, and he's still averaging 180 metres a week.
Yeah.
For Penrith, and then at Origin level, he still made 200 metres in Game 2.
And he's still
over 200 metres.
And he's still our current highest try scorer.
Yep. And he's such a good metre eater, and that's what we're going to miss out of our own end. Like, yes, you may get a good aerial threat in Jack Bostock, but you're only going to get 10 metres out of him coming out of our own half. You're not going to get 20 like To'o.
Yeah. No, like every position, like there's something you could say about it. Yeah. Like, I thought Teddy was safe. I think he was pretty hard done by. A lot of people saying, I'd drop him for Edwards. I saw one article saying, bring in Edwards for the, we need the attack. And I'm like, Edwards does not.
No. Edwards is great defensively.
Yep.
But I think if you're looking for attack, we go a Turbo or Teddy because, I mean, we saw in Game 1.
Yeah.
Teddy's got those plays. I don't think Edwards does that in Game 1.
Nah.
He doesn't chase through like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. But that's sort of my point, yeah. Like, he's probably the only position where I can sort of agree with, yeah. But like,
and to be honest, it's probably his last Origin game.
Yeah,
I mean, he's getting on as well. I think he's probably only got 1 year left with the Chooks.
Yeah.
So it could be a bit of a swan song for Tedesco. Mate, with the To'o dropping, the one thing I didn't understand is they talked about the height and then they said, and then they talked about Tolutau Kula and they said, well, why is Kula not in the team? And they said, he's not experienced enough.
Yeah, right. But bring in,
But then To'o is one of the most experienced players in the side, and you drop him.
Yeah, and you drop him.
What?
Yeah. It's just weird.
It doesn't make sense, Laurie.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
But yeah, like I see, he's probably the best player like we've had this series. Like for me, it's Kohler hands down. Was our best
He's
player
been in our top
2.
3
Yep.
in. I mean, Game 1 he got knocked out with 20 minutes to go.
Yep.
But he was arguably one of our best. The interesting thing though with Kohler is that in Game 1 he played left wing. In Game 2 he played left centre. Now he's playing 19. Like, I don't know if he gets on. It's really hard looking at that bench to go, who is going to play? And again, Ken Murray should be our starting lock. I think Isaiah Yeo should be front row for Mitch Barnett.
Yep.
And you play Murray at lock. He's just too good to be number 14.
Just sit on the bench, I don't know. Maybe he'll be on for a long period of time. Who knows? Yeah.
Maybe. And then Victor, I mean, like, I don't
see what the rotation is there.
I don't think Victor's been that bad to warrant, dropping down to 20th. But he did the same with Hamole. Hamole started in Game 1, was 20th man in Game 2, and now he's back on the bench in Game 3. Victor played off the bench in Game 1 and 2. Now he's 20th man. It's like, let's just rotate a little bit. I wonder if Laurie knows it's probably his last Origin.
It's got to be, man. Like, if he loses this, though, like, it's just everything's going to be, I fucking told you so. But even
exactly.
What if they win though? Like, what are these? What's the headline going to be there? Like,
well, that's
he
right.
knew, or we'll sign him for another 5 years. Laurie Daly.
It'll be like Neville's Nobodies, how Queensland won 30 years ago. And they had no one.
It's not like a team full of nobodies. It's just a team full of players, but there's better options.
Yeah, for sure. Mate, let's jump over over the Dutch, I was going to say, but
No, over the Dutch.
over the line,
Over the border.
Queensland, over the border. The Queensland squad came out in alphabetical order. Kurt Catewell, Pat Carrigan is back, of course. Selwyn Cobbo, Ruben Cotto, Jojo Fafita, Tina Fasul Malawi, Thomas Flegler, Harry Grant, Corey Horsburgh is their 20th man. Trent Liero, Cam Munster, Jeremiah Nanai off 3 games and a fantastic game against Penrith gets his spot back for Finifiaki. We've got Britton Nickera, Max Plaff, Kalen Ponga, Hamaso, Tabu Waifido, Murray Tulangi, Rob Toya, Semi Walker, and Reece Walsh. So the players that miss out, Lindsay Collins, he did get a HIA for the Roosters on the weekend, so he misses that game. But in for him, Pat Carrigan. I mean, pretty good for Queensland.
Yeah, you'd almost just do the trade anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Paddy Carrigan's just solid, so
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
know, great team. It's gonna be tough, man.
It's a solid team. It's a very solid
I don't know.
team.
I'll look at the odds in a minute. Yeah. It's not gonna be pretty when we have a look.
No, absolutely. Mate, let's talk. Our next talking point is closest round we've seen all year. We talked about that. Real good to see. I love to see tight, close games. That's been really good. Mate, terrible week of officiating. We talked about the Dragons Raiders, but it was just a terrible week in general. Roosters game, Robson throws a forward pass out to the centres and we score off it for his semi. I thought it was blatantly forward. And that's coming from a one-eyed Roosters fan. I thought it did level out. The Broncos also threw one. I mean, they're known for their NFL NFL passes.
Every pass is forward,
But I just don't understand. I don't understand the officiating. I don't know why we're getting so many things wrong. And it's the modern era. We're not in the 90s. We're not in the 80s. The modern era should be the best rugby league we've ever seen.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, and what was the example? There was one in the Knights and Tigers game. It was the captain's challenge. The Knights did a captain's challenge because he was dragged out or something like that. And they went back and they looked at it and they said, "Oh, yeah, he was definitely dragged out." But on that play before he got there, there was a knock on. And then the Tigers were like, no, like we wanted you to go back and look at that. And they're like, no, like the challenge was like dragging him over the line. That's the challenge. And they're like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, look at the whole play.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And like every other time, it's like, oh, we've cleared the onside, we've cleared the kick chases, we've done this, we've done that. They've done like the whole play. But for that one there, it was just no, we'll just do that's what they challenged.
That was the other one in the Roosters game. The Roosters got the ball. Broncos dropped the ball. Roosters picked it up. Cherry Evans threw it to Marky Mark, and they called it back.
Yeah.
To check it. I don't know if you saw that. No one in front of Marky Mark. He's got 80 metres. No one in front of him.
Yeah.
And they pulled it back.
Yeah.
Roosters challenged it.
Yeah. And they won the
Successful.
ball. Yeah.
So we could have scored a drop. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why? What are you calling it back for?
Yeah. Are they meant to call it back when the game stops? Like, isn't that the whole
it's
thing,
so ridiculous. But yeah, it's just the officiating's just been woeful, and I'm just getting over it, man. Like it just
makes it tough to watch.
It does. It's making it harder and harder. Our final point for talking points: Jai Arrow 24-hour stream. Big shout out to the Buy Round Pod. Great stuff from them. I watched a little bit of it. Rugby League Guru had the 2 a.m. shift, the graveyard shift, but it was a really good watch. They had Cheese on there. They had Mark Boris jumped on. Jai Arrow himself, of course, Clint Newton, the RLPA chairman. Just really, really good. I think they raised
$174,000.
Yeah.
Like it was a massive amount of money. How good's that? Yeah.
Just like, again, I know we've harped on about this, but I think it's such a good cause. But some things are bigger than sport. And this was incredible to see everyone getting together and supporting Jair and supporting his family.
Yeah, and that's it, man. And that's the league community, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't matter who he plays for. Like,
That's
like
right.
you talk about your South rivalry there, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, man. Like it's just sport at the end of the day. It's entertainment at the end of the day. But
Could you imagine us doing a 24-hour stream?
I'm struggling here after fucking 1 hour. I don't think I could talk for that long.
No. We get a couple of people on.
Nah,
Maybe
that's it.
producer Reese could say something.
That's it.
But, mate, that is it for Talking Points for another week. Mate, I tried Hoodlum's barbecue rubs on my ribs the other night. Flavour hit me like a front rower with bad intentions.
Legal in the kitchen, illegal in the field.
Smoky, spicy, and turns even my dodgy cooking into first-grade quality.
Hoodlum's barbecue. The rub's so good, you'll think you've made the finals.
Hoodlum's barbecue rubs. Level up your barbecue game.
Fuck, that's a good ad.
You ever notice how every great footy player has one thing in common?
Strong carry, good defence.
Nah, an elite mullet. And if yours is looking more reserve grade than first grade, you need my mullet.
Aussie-made hair products that keep your flow sitting sweeter than a fullback sweeping out the back.
Strong hold, smells unreal.
Because greatness starts at the back of the head.
Premium hair and beard growth products designed to give you stronger hair, a fuller beard, and the confidence to rock your look.
All right, it's now time for the Prophets preview.
Who's hot? Who's not? He's got the view. It's time for the breakdown. Prophets preview. Prophets
All right, the Prophets preview brought to you by our good friends at Dream Flooring in Penrith. Check out Miko, Semi, and the crew. They'll do the best floors in your entire life. Go over there, Dream Flooring Penrith, and they've got all your flooring needs covered. All right, mate, let's talk round 18 of Rugby League. Only 5 games this week as Origin is on. But let's talk Friday, the 3rd of July, our first game, Panthers v Rabbitohs. Now, Panthers at $1.68, which does surprise me. Souths at $2.19. Of course, no team list, but we're assuming with Origin only a week away, they probably don't play in this game. Mate, who have you got in this one?
The Bunnies.
Yep.
Yeah. Good odds there for the Souths as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just going to the Bunnies just off last week's form. I think they're flying high. They should be up and about for it. Penrith, though, less than impressive. They haven't won any of their Origin games either, the games they've had to play through the period. So, I don't know. Tough ask, though, to beat them up against Penrith, up against South Sydney, sorry. So, I'm going to go the Bunnies in this one. In a tight game, though, I'm going to go the Bunnies by, we'll go 6 points. Tallis Duncan, I reckon, gets a double.
Oh, I love it. It's a great shout. As much as I hate doing this, I'm taking the Bunnies as well. I just think with the Origin boys out, I think Penrith, I think it's just a win to South Sydney there. Obviously, Brian To'o will be in, so it'll be interesting to see how he acts in this one, whether he's got a bit of a bee in his bonnet in this. But I'm going to go Bunnies in a tight one, Bunnies by 4. In terms of try scorers, Keon Cole-Matangi to get over the line. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Keon at the moment. Ewan Aiken, and let's go Dylan Edwards for the Penrith Panthers. Into our first Saturday game, we only get 2 this week. 5:30 game, Dargans v Tigers. What a match. St George Venues, Jubilee Stadium in Cogra. Dragons at $2.55, Tigers at $1.52. Mate, who are you on in this game?
I'm going to watch a movie. I think. What a shit game. This is
there another option?
What time's the World Cup game? I know Australia's playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
If I have to pick a team, I'll go West. I guess. Who's out for the Tigers? That'd be Coruscant's playing, isn't he?
He's playing.
He didn't get selected, did he?
No Tigers got selected.
How about the Dragons?
Nah, none.
Oh, why not? They're playing so
Gufferson.
well. Gallo Holmes?
Nah.
He's I've forgotten about. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is a weird one. It just depends which West Tigers team is going to play or which Tigers team is going to show up, because the Saints are sort of the same every week. They're consistently okay, but they're not great. They're not standing out. So if the Tigers show up and play like a massive drop ball game like they are known to do, I think the Dragons might get over them. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go the Dragons. Why not? Dragons to win. I reckon they'll win in a very, very tight game. Maybe 4 points in it. No conversions to be had at all. Sorry, Val Holmes. Try scorers, though. Let's go Tyrell Sloan.
I love it.
Just because he's a quick little man.
Yeah, mate, as Steve Carell said in the office, I'm ready to be hurt again. I'm going Dargans. I think they can get this done. We tipped them last week, got it wrong. I'll tip them again this week and get it wrong again. I'm going to get Dargans by 8 in this game. I just think they're building for something. They're due for another win soon, creeping up on the Raiders there. In terms of try scorers, I'm going to go Val Holmes to get over the line. For the Tigers, I really like Suko. Let's back him in for a second try.
Why not? You can get over it, man. Why not? He's in try scoring form.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's it. He's almost got more than Alex 12.
He's never scored more in his life.
Next Saturday game, we got the Bronx taking on your Cronulla Sharks, mate, 7:35. Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. Broncos $2.72. Sharks $1.46. Broncos without Walsh. Pat Carrigan, of course.
Payne and
Haas, which is the big one for them. Sharkies, full strength, just no Addin in your side, mate. Who you got this one?
Rayleigh selected for the Blues as well, yeah. And
Brenton
Nickera.
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
But
more good Sharks than I thought.
I know. Yeah, me too. Good depth to cover him, though, yes. Good depth to cover him. Off the bye last week, so man. Nico is playing, so that's not good. It's fine. He'll be fine. He'll come back. Sharkies to win. Sharkies to smash them. I've got Sharkies 13+. And try scorers, we've got Kale Iro, and I think he's going to make up for his brain fade a few weeks ago. Ronnie Militalo to get a double.
Yeah, nice. I like it, mate. I can't tip the Broncos yet. I just think they are in a crisis at the moment. I'm going to back Sharks in this one. I think too many players out as well for Bronx to win this. Sharks in a tight one. I'm going to go Sharks by 2. I think Broncos will play hard. I think they'll want to be in this game. In terms of try scores, I'm going Josiah Karapani to score for the Bronx. For the Sharkies, I love your KL. Karapani?
Didn't you see it today?
No.
He got done drink driving.
I did not see that,
On his,
Karapani.
yeah, mate. Yeah. Just on his P plate, speeding, drink driving an unregistered car, all of the above.
Jeez, big news.
Little slap on the wrist. Can't play for a few weeks.
See you later, Karapani.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be my try scorer. I might throw Jesse Arthurs in then.
Imagine if
for
he
that
said he
one.
hated gay people or something at the same time.
Oh, crazy. Manly Pride jersey. Sharks, I'll go Kale Iro to score a try, and Talakai if he plays. I think he'll play second row, will he?
Yeah.
Nickra. So I'll go Talakai to score as well. And into our Sunday games, the first one, the Eagles taking on the Seagulls. Eagles $3.20. Seagulls $1.35. Get a 2 games at Combank this week. How exciting. Mate, who you got in this game?
Eagles, man. Yeah, you have to go to Seagulls. No Olakwatu and no... fucking noise. No Olakawatu and no Cooler. But I don't think it stops them. They got great depth. Hopefully Falalo's back. He'll be a I love saying that word. Falalo.
Well, no Kohler. You think, they might.
Yeah, surely, yeah. But he was injured, wasn't he?
Well, Garrick
Falalo,
was out too. So Garrick might just come straight back in.
True. And Turbo's back. So, man, good depth to cover. No Moses for the Eels. Yeah, like that's their play, though, isn't it? Yeah, go to Moses, see what happens.
Yeah.
Throw an intercept pass. We'll see what happens. He's going to be throwing intercepts for the Blues. So
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, they might slot him back in, though, just because they need him to fucking play. Who knows? Manly to win, man. Manly by heaps, yeah. If they can hold the ball this week, assuming it's going to be dry. Manly by heaps, Manly 13+. I'll go Manly 20+. Why not? I think they're going to do a number on the poor Eels. It does pay me to say. So, yeah, choose your poison, whoever's going to score. Any one of them, yeah. Anyone at the back 7 will get over at any time.
I have to agree. One thing we didn't mention before, Luke Brooks actually out with an ACL injury, so he's gone for the rest of the season for Manly.
He looked gnarly, didn't he? A little knee sort of contact.
Joey Walsh season, mate. Joey Walsh now takes over the prodigal son for the Seagulls. Interesting to see how he goes. He's been touted as the next big thing. So, but mate, I'm going Manly as well. Manly 13+. I think they win this convincingly. I mean, I've been wrong a lot this year, and we could definitely be wrong again. And knowing my tipping, the Eagles will win this. So I'm going to go Manly in a big one. Manly by like 30 points. I think they'll put another big score on here. In terms of try scores, let's go Turbo hat trick in this game. I think he'll be back into it. Let's go Burbo for a try as well, just a single try. Maybe Gerbo for one as well. Let's throw them all in.
The family, yeah.
And then the other brother can fix the plumbing.
Yeah, maybe mum will score too, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Our final Sunday game of the round, I reckon, Knights v Dolphins. Going to be another good game. Knights $2.17, Dolphins $1.69. McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. Knights no Ponga.
No best.
And then for the Dolphins, they've got Hammer out, Max Plath. Obviously, no ICAT still. Katoa's out for them. They'll have a few. Finifiaki will be back, though. They lose Selwyn Cobbo.
Yep.
So, lots of outs there for the Dolphins, mate. Who you got?
Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing this game. Both teams full strength. It was only a few weeks ago. Everyone was saying that the Knights are the best, I guess, scoring team of the comp. But
They were doing well.
yeah, but they've been less than convincing lately. That game against the Tigers, I'm not sold on them. Oh, man. But, yeah, like you said, there's way too many outs for the Dolphins. So, yeah, I'm going to the Knights. I reckon the Knights will win in a tight game. But I don't think that it reflects the Dolphin season at all, yeah. So, Knights in a tight game, 2 points maybe, if that. But, yeah, like they're going to have to play their asses off if they're going to win. But, yeah, no, I don't think it's going to reflect the Dolphin seasons at all, unfortunately. It's one of those games where they're going to have to suck it up and lose just because they've got players out for Origin.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. We've gone all the same tips this week, but I have Knights as well. I just think I think this is a game that they can win. They'll be happy to get this as well. Dolphins probably will be upset that they are missing this. They're right in touch with the top 4 there. They're coming third at the moment. Roosters and Warriors both have the bye, so they'll go above them if Dolphins lose.
Yep.
But I think Knights can win this. I really do. I think Knights in a tight one. I'll just go Knights by 6 in this game. In terms of try scorers, I really like Tyson Frizzell to get over the line. And also Fletcher Sharp. Can't go past Fletcher Sharp to score a try.
I think it bust a mullet.
Oh, mate. For Dolphins, got to be Herbie. 3 things in life are certain: death, taxes, and Herbie scoring a try. So I'll go Herbie to get over the line. And, of course, the final game, mate, New South Wales v Queensland. Who you taking?
Don't make me do it, mate. Yeah, you've got to go the Blues. Look, I'm not convinced. I am not. Out of all the games we've played, like in a long, like, definitely recently anyway. Like I'm like, oh, we'll be okay. We'll be all right. It's gonna be tough. We'll be okay. This one here, I just that team and the bench rotation after the last game. I've got no confidence in this game, and I say it with no confidence, but I'm not feeling this one at all, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna go the Blues. If we do win, it'll be like on the buzzer. Like it'll be like a miracle thing that.
Like game 1.
Yeah, like game 1, yeah. Which
Just
I thought we would
for
comfortably.
another shoulder charge. So I love it.
Do it, Ponga.
Mate, I'll go the Blues as well. Blues 13+, just to speak some life into it. Blues 13+. In terms of try scorers, let's go Tedesco to score. Let's go Rob Toyer to score. Let's go Sam Walker to score and Reece Robson to score as well. Roosters multi right there. But that is it for the Profits preview for round 18. We keep saying we're going to talk footy tactics, but really we just want an excuse to go to Riverside Bar and Dining.
Mate, with that food and that view, I'd pretend to analyse set plays all night.
Perfect for pre-game, post-game, or avoiding responsibilities.
Riverside Bar and Dining, where even your worst footy sound classy.
Hey man, you're filthy.
Every team's got that one bloke who does the hard carries.
And in the bathroom, that bloke is Hench Soaps Australia, the soap that takes you from dusty to deadly in one shower.
Aussie made, tough on sweat, gentle on skin.
Hit the shower, Hinge soap. Hit the shower, Hinge soap. No soap on a rope. Don't smell like a dope. Hinge soap.
If your soap isn't Hench, you're basically dropping the ball on the first tackle.
All right, now it's time for Dongle's Dollar.
Cash. It's Dongle's dollar. It's Dongle's dollar.
There's no cash here. Here, there's no cash, right? Cash, no.
It's Dongle's dollar. It's Dongle's dollar.
Dongle's Dollar brought to you by our good friends at Wick Coffee. Best coffee going around. Check out Wick today. All right, mate, over to you.
Thanks, mate. Due for a win. It has been a red hot minute. It's actually hasn't happened at all.
You're getting close.
I am getting close.
I'm throwing them on every week. You're getting there.
I need Harry back. That's what it is, man. Just the winner. All
Yeah,
right.
Harry's strike rate of 0.
I just
You're on his strike rate
I'm
already.
really sure. I just need one. Maybe this one. I'm going to go to Suncorp Stadium.
Yep.
I'm going to the Brisbane Broncos in the Sharks game. The Sharkies here. Sharkies 1-12. Cronulla Sharks obviously head-to-head. And over 49.5 match points. I do think it is going to be a try-fest. Both teams very well known for their defensive efforts.
Naught.
Put all that together, that's paying $4.50. So not a bad little bit of bargain. Or
Probably
bad
less
little
than
bit
I
of thing
thought,
there.
actually.
Yeah, not too bad, but
Yeah.
I guess it is kind of, expected to happen. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, but that's
so,
good.
Yeah, that is good. So chuck it all together and yeah, we're on.
That's it. Throw a nice tenner on that. 40 back. That gets you a giant feast at KFC. How good.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, I
man.
love
Now I'm
KFC.
hungry.
Hey, yeah, 100%. Mate, don't forget to gamble responsibly. And if you do need help, call the hotline on 1-800-858-858 or go to gamblinghelponline.org.au.
Get a cup of Wick into ya. Artisan coffee amplifier.
I rocked up to work the other day, feeling like a forward pack had run over me.
Standard Monday for you.
Then I grabbed a Wick coffee, mate. It lit me up faster than a halfback spotting a lazy marker.
You went from drop ball energy to golden point hero in one sip.
Strong, smooth, and keeps you in the game.
Wick Coffee, fuel for footy brains and battlers alike. All right, it's now time for just the tip.
We like it tight, we like it slick, slide it in quick, just a confident pick, no long foreplay, no deep dive trip, we teased around, then give you the tip. Margin small, that I might flip, hold it steady, don't double dip. Quick predictions, fast and slick, NRL style, just the tip. Yeah!
All All right, this is just a tip brought to you by our good friends at Fraser Electrical. If you need help with any electrical in your home or commercial, whatever you do, check out Fraser Electrical, Penrith's local and best electrical company going around. All right, just a tip for another week. Let's have a look at how the crew went. Now, obviously, our round 17 standings, Doug's still on top, and he has really overtaken Harry, hasn't he? He got 7 this week.
Bastard.
He's now on 88. Harry on 83 with 6 right, so he's catching back up. Mate, you have moved to 3rd spot. You're also on 83 as well.
I was second last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you've dropped.
No, I dropped, man. I only got 3 this week.
3 this week. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Then we got Cheggers, who got 7. He's on 80. Luke with 5 and 74. I'm on 70 with 5 as well. Reese, 67. He got 3 right this week. Josh got 3. He's on 64, tied with Belle, who's also on 64 and got 4 right this week. She's coming up. And Dale, 3 on 57. I think Dale has well and truly given up. If we're looking at the league leader, it is Doug, who is the coach of Rona. He's also our top tipper of the week. And I'm a liability. It falls to our good man, Dale, again, the soul man, who has not giving any fucks at the moment in tipping.
Oh, he's overseas. He could be giving lots of fucks, you know.
Yeah, exactly, maybe. Who
Could be
knows?
fucking away.
Is that what they... wow. Shout out to our good friend Dale. We love you, mate. Avid listener of the show, for sure.
Avid fucker.
Well, there you go.
Cool. Anyway.
I wonder if he took his knife with him. Anyway, that's it for just a tip for another week. All right, it's time for some wild fantasies.
Buying, holding, selling, more cash and trades, please. Rock Infringement Podcast, Wild Fantasy.
All right, this is Wild Fantasies, NRL Supercoach and Fantasy, brought to you by our good friends at SC Rings, our prize givers for our comps. Make sure you check out SC Rings, best championship rings going around. Mate, Supercoach, how did you go this week?
Oh, another win. How good.
How good, on fire.
Yeah, 1,102 points.
Not bad.
Made a couple of changes this week. I took out Haydarv Simpkin as my hooker. I took him out. I brought in Jaden Brayley. So now I've got the Brayley brothers. Ooh, very exciting. He scored 43 points, so that was okay. My solid guy, Xavier Willison, decided that he just didn't want to play. And he
wasn't
just
good,
decided
hey?
to knock himself out.
I had him too.
Yeah, 12. Thanks, bruh. Stefano Oitikamane, one of his quieter games he's had in a while, 44 points. I don't know Fahu White, he's been sold for me, so I'm going to leave him in there.
Yep.
I brought in last week my man Tallis Duncan. Thank you very much for 117 points.
Great pick.
Kiss you right now, big Tallis. Good man. My man Helium, he's doing okay. He's plugging along. You know,
Didn't get another try again. 2 weeks in a row. What's going on?
I don't know. All my Cowboys
It's 'cause
guys let me
Nano's back.
down. It is, yeah. I should have brought him in.
Go the other side.
Fucking anyway. Sammy Walker, left him there in halfback. Good call. 105 points. Thank you very much. Tamari Martin with 66 points. And like I was saying, and Moses Leo. So another one. Another early knockout with 3 points.
3.
So I was only really playing down two players.
The good
wasn't
thing
I?
is your lowest score drops out of the week, so he would have dropped out.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Better than my Sam Walker's -1, whatever it was the other week.
Otherwise, you would have got 3 more points than what you got.
100%. And then just some average stuff here in my wing centers. Tom Chester, 48. Jason Saab, 48. Jackson Purdue, 54. Like, they've all been pretty quiet lately. I might have dropped some of these dudes.
Yeah.
Fullback, I captained him again. Suafar Longo, 86 points. Sorry. And my flex player, Herbie Farnworth, 99 points.
Not bad.
Thank you very much, mate. So, yeah, there we go.
Love it, mate. I got 12,024 this week.
12,000?
Yep.
Holy fuck.
1,200, sorry, and 24 this week. And I see what I did there. 1,224, still lost like 3 head-to-heads. I'm playing some absolute weapons at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I thought I'd got another really good score. Didn't. Obviously, I had T. May, Terrell May, 98 again. He's just killing it this year. If you don't have him, mate, you got to try and get him in somehow. He is going gangbusters at the moment. Ryan Couchman, 66, just solid again for the Dragons. Nathan Cleary, 62 without doing too much. Gets those ghost points, so still did okay. Tamari Martin was 66. Thomas Jenkins, 91. He was good for me in the centre wing. Kula, 86 as well. Alamotti was my big play this week. I thought he'd have a good week. He got 24. So terrible for Alamotti. Herbie Farnworth captained him. He got 99. So that was a good call on captaincy there. Of course, I had Junior Luttrell in my flex. So he got 56. Fletcher Sharp with 61 and James Tedesco 71. So a pretty good week all around. I copped Xavier Wilson as well with his 12. So I made one trade this week. I'm going Wilson to Kolmatungi. Kolmatungi got 85 last week.
Yep.
Doesn't play Origin. Starting front row, I think he's only 571K. They're pretty cheap for a front rower as well. So I've brought him in this week. He's my big play. I think I'm only going to do one trade. I've got 13 playing. It is the bye week, obviously. So I need to try and have some players. In NRL Fantasy, another good week. I got 916. So I was happy with that. Terrell May in this one, 84. Of course, Ryan Couchman got me 51. Cleary this week, 64. Got me 128 as my captain. He'll be fun with 65. So some really good scores around there as well. No trades to make in fantasy this week. I'm going to hold steady.
Hold fast.
But that is it for Wild Fantasies for another week. All right. Just as we finish off, there is no leave the comments this week, but it is brought to you by our good friends at Riverside Bar and Dining. Get down to Riverside. Make sure you bring the loved one. It could be, your partner, your wife, or just your best friend.
Yeah.
And just take them down to Riverside Bar and Dining.
A nice little meal down by the river, looking lovingly into each other's eyes.
Lady and tram style, share a spaghetti. Very nice.
ASMR.
But yeah, check out Riverside Bar and Dining. All right, we're going to go viewer questions brought to you by our good friends at BW&T, Blokes Walk and Talk. Remember, it ain't weak to speak. Check out Blokes Walk and Talk. Get around your mates today, take them out for a walk, grab a coffee, and just chat about mental health and what's going on in their life. Check out BW&T today. Got a couple of viewer questions. I did put up our post earlier today. One question from our good friend, the Rugby League Therapy Podcast. He gets in every week. He said, are you as interested in Origin as you were last year? I feel 3% less keen for it year on year. It's a good question. I feel like that. I feel every year Origin comes around, I go, I'm not as excited as I used to be. When I was a kid and you used to see the likes of, your Joey Johns and Denny Badiris and the boys that would hit hard and Origin was such a spectacle because it meant something.
Yeah.
Whereas now with how the game's officiated, I'm not enjoying it as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always excited. Like, I love it when game one rolls around. Like, I'll never miss it. I get why people would be feeling a bit disheartened by it or a bit disenfranchised by it, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I still enjoy it. I'm never going to not watch it, But yeah, it's tough though. Yeah, like I guess when you do think about we always change the team and it's hard to get behind the team and like there's some frustrations behind it. Even when Laurie Daly was announced the coach again, like we were like, why is it so why is it so hard to like support this team?
Yeah.
Like it's just frustrating. It should just be natural. Like, yeah, this is a good call. That's the right thing to do for the state. These are the right players that should be playing for the state. And now it's game 3 games on the line. We're going to stone court for this absolutely massive game. And we've got this team that was just announced last night. And now again, like to his point, you're like, well, I'm going to watch it anyway, but no one is confident in the Blues at all. Yeah, no one. No,
and like I'll always back my state and I'll back my team, and that will never change. But yeah, I think year on year it's getting a bit harder to watch. The competition in general, I'm finding it easier for me to go and do something else. Whereas I used to love to sit down and watch 8 games of footy a week. Whereas now I can be like, okay, I can go and do something. I'm not really missing much in some games. So great question there. Our other question from our good friend Ross Mann at the NRL SC Off the Bench podcast. He said, who is your pod buy for this round? Now he's talking about Supercoach. Pod is someone who's less than 10% owned. Interesting one this week. I was looking through. I did a bit of a deep dive for him. Kolmatungi is actually a bit of a pod play this week. Not many people own him. So he could definitely be mine at 571K. I'm not too upset about that. I would have said Paul Alamotti, but it was just a bad score last week. But I think if you don't have him, he's not a bad option to go as well. Yeah. He's 647K, so he is a bit more expensive. The other one, if you didn't jump on, Newcastle do have a bye next round, but he would have been good from this round onwards. Dom Young. Only 600K, and he is scoring for fun at the moment. Mate, do you have a pod buy for us for the week?
I just brought in Toby Couchman. Yeah, I just dropped Stefano.
Yes, Toby's good.
Yep, Toby Couchman in, for me. Yeah, roughly the same price as Stefano as well. A
And
bit of a
killing it.
no-brainer. And
Killing
he's doing really well, yeah.
Yeah.
I did look at Alex Twile. Oh, sorry, Terrell May. Yeah, like I don't have the cash set aside for him.
Terrell May's definitely not a pod buy. Everyone's got him at the moment because he's so expensive.
But yeah, no, I think Toby Couchman's doing good. Like we said before, Dragons are doing okay. There or thereabouts, and he's a standout player in that team. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, got to get on him, yeah.
Love
if you
it.
don't have him, Talis Duncan as well, yeah. Glad I brought him in, but now he's just gone up to 670k, so 6'7", so he'll be
670.
He'll be very exciting.
Mate, love it. They are some great questions. Thank you so much for sending those in. Don't forget, when the viewer questions post does drop, get your questions in our comments or to our inbox, and we will read it out on the podcast. But that is all we've got time for on the Ruck Infringement Podcast tonight, episode 147, In-Laws We Trust, right? Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, I'm your host, The Prophet. This is The Dongle. Don't forget, if you are following for the first time, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, of course, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts as well. Remember, be good to your mother. That's The Prophet. I'm The Prophet. That's Dongle. Be good.
YouTubes. On the YouTubes.
Fuck, that was my worst. I don't know what I was speaking tonight. I never stuff up like that.
So that was Jay and the crew. The Rock Pod seeing you through. Thanks for